came out, and we kind of felt this was coming, is the Gators versus the Utes has been officially announced to be held on August 31st on a Thursday. Again, I think people have to understand this is up to the Pac-12's rights. This was their TV situation, and I think a lot of that had to do with how this landed on Thursday. I also was reading Nick Delatorre's article from On3. Apparently, Utah had some struggles getting back to Utah after the game, which was a late game on Saturday. I believe their flight was delayed like 4 hours, and you think about that game ended at like midnight. You're not getting home till 4 o'clock in the morning, and now your whole week is set backwards because of travel delay, and you got to go basically all the way across the country. It causes a lot of mishap. Playing on a Thursday, are we excited about it? I don't like it personally. I hate it, honestly. It's cool for traveling purposes. I do agree with that. We get a long weekend, but it sucks that our first game isn't on a Saturday. It bothers me. I always give Steve shit because Florida State is known to not play on a normal day. They're playing on Monday, their first game. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't even really mind if it's just like a one-time deal sort of thing. Like, especially if we win. If we win, I don't care if it's on a Thursday. Because think about it.
You gotta have this shit on Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, boys. We come home with a W. At the end of the year, ain't nobody gonna remember what time that game was played.
Right.
Just get a W, boys.
Think about it. You play on a Thursday and you win, and then you think in your mind, well, what if it was moved to Saturday? Would the players have still been in the same mindset with the game?
But if we lose, you lose.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you're gonna look back at it and be like, man, why didn't we play on Saturday? So yeah, I mean, I'm not traveling or anything, so it doesn't mess up any plans that I have. I can still come home at night and watch the game and have fun, have me a little cocktail, watch it, whatever. So it doesn't really bother me that much. But
see, that's the other thing, right? It's on a Thursday. You got to go to work the next day. Now I'm taking off, but for most people, we got to go to work the next day now. So it kind of. I remember last Utah game. I was buzzing. I was fired up, ready to rock and roll, and I expect to be in the same kind of mindset come this football game. So that's kind of where, for me, like again, as a fan, I'm not a huge fan of it. But look, it is what it is. I think the Pac-12 is in a weird situation right now with TV deals. I kind of predicted this happening. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact of TCU, Colorado's playing on Saturday. They would be competing with TV times. And again, I don't know about how like the TV laws and rules and all that stuff work. I have no idea. I'm not gonna act like I know what I'm doing. But if I'm the Pac-12 and I got this game and the Colorado game are in the top 5 of 2 best games for that weekend. Do you want to basically blow your load on one day, or if you can take up 2 days as the Pac-12, which is in shambles right now? What do? I'm gonna dominate 2 days. We're going to have everybody focused on Thursday on a Pac-12, and then Saturday, everybody's going to be tuned into us at whatever time we decide to have our game, because everyone's going to be wanting to watch TCU. They're returning, who wins the championship, and then obviously Coach Prime's first game. That game's going to be an absolute. I think College Game Day is going to be there. I believe that has been announced. Or am I mistaken? That has been announced, right? And I said I
have no clue.
I may be up for bid, or they're talking about it. I said I could see Colorado having a multitude, depending on how the season goes, right? Of college primetime games, just because they play obviously TCU. That Nebraska game is going to be up for, if both teams are 1-0. That's going to be an interesting one because it's early in the year. Most teams don't really play anybody. That second game, right? And then USC, if Colorado's on a little bit of a burner, and USC, that game has potential. Pac-12 could find some resurgence here when they need it most. So it's going to be fun to watch for sure.
Yeah, and that's how most starts of the college season go. I mean, you have good games Thursday, you have good games Friday, you have good games Saturday. They try to load it up every year, like at the beginning of the season anyway. So I don't even really care, but it's better than having to play our game in Dublin, Ireland, like Florida State has against Georgia Tech.
I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Hey, real quick, boys and girls, just kind of quick little shameless plug. We got some new hats. If you guys want to go check them out, links in the description.
Yes, sir.
We already, some guys already picked up a few of the black one here. Nice little clean hat, clean look. We got the America one that's red, white, and blue. Obviously, you got the Gator colors going, and the one that I'm wearing as well. This one's a little bit different style. So if you guys are looking to get your hat wear for the spring and the summer, check the link. Really appreciate it, boys and girls. It's a limited pre-order, so go check it out, boys.